You are now tuned in to the award-winning Comic Section Podcast Network.
In a world where comic books have taken over the mainstream, where the geeks inherited the earth, where the nerds have taken over the turf. Nerds! From the TV screens and movie scenes. From collecting your favorite pop toys.
They're figurines!
Where cosplay is your freedom of expression. Where cartoons and animes are your absolute obsession.
If you're looking for a podcast that shares that connection, you can find this and more in the Comic Section.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new issue of the Comic Section Podcast, issue number 312. I'm your host, Jason, alongside my very talented co-host.
When I take a leak, I gotta make sure I zip up my flygel. It's Rigel.
Yeah.
Yo, that's right. It's only me today, boys.
Yeah.
That's right. There ain't any ants here.
No ants.
Oh, poor ant. Oh no. Oh boy, what's happening with Ant this time? What kind of wacky adventures is Ant on this time? No, Ant's just like, I'm tired.
Tell him, man, we all tired.
We're all tired, motherfucker. We're all tired. I don't know about you, but I got home today, had to clean up dog diarrhea, so there was that.
Oh, man, okay.
That was good
all right.
shit.
Good. See, you even had to laugh at that. Yo, that's amazing.
Yep.
Man, no, I didn't have to deal with that. Thankfully.
Well, that's good.
But I did have to deal with no power for about
Damn.
most of the night.
In this weather.
In
Jesus.
this cold weather that we're having here in South Carolina. Now, if you live someplace else like in the north, I know you're like, y'all just poo-pooing down here. You see what I brought it back to the poo-poo. But I'm just like, I'm not used to this cold weather, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie, no, I will say I'm starting to get adjusted to it.
Yeah.
So the 25, 30 degree weather, it's kind of like, all right, I'm dealing with it. But I'm like, I need my heat. I need my warmth. I need it now. But, I digress, man.
Is that why we've got the essential oils going on right now? Or is
actually, you know what?
Common?
Well, yeah. Try to calm, the vibes a little bit, because I've heard it, helps de-stress and all of that feng shui, as they say.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why it's there.
I could use some of that. Here, let me just. Oh, God, that's good essential oils. Holy shit. Woo, takes the edge off.
It does, don't it? I'm telling you, man.
Woo.
Man, shoot.
Ooh, is that lilac?
I think it is. No, I think it's rose. Is it rosemary?
Yeah, that's rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary. Right. Yeah, rosemary. That's what.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's real good apothecary shit right there. Oh, that's the pure shit. Rosemary right there.
Come on now, man. We ain't gonna give you the soft one. We're gonna give you the legit A1 rosemary.
Just rub that against my gums real quickly.
Make sure. No, that's A1 quality. That's the real deal.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah, that's good rosemary.
I'm gonna steer you wrong, man. Oh man, but other than that though, man, it's been some just cold weather, man. That's all.
It's been cold weather here, and hey, real quick, shout outs to everyone who may be listening in California.
Oh yeah,
Los Angeles fires have been going on there. That is awful, devastating. Thoughts and prayers to all of you guys.
Absolutely.
And there's like a ton of different resources. Like I follow a lot of people on Instagram that like live in LA and sharing like the different resources for evacuating and whatnot. So you can definitely like use those like pitch in for support and helping them out as you can too.
Yeah.
But just figured I'd mention that top of the show,
No, you're right. Because obviously it's all in the news, and I can't help but think like, how something like that could start to where it just engulfs all of that area is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
I know with the wind and everything, I get all of that, but still to that extent, I'm like, geez, man, that's insane. But yeah, man, definitely thoughts and prayers to everyone out there in Cali, man. Hopefully y'all are, somewhere safe and all of that. But all right, well, we still got a light news week. Holiday season is still, starting to, get into the regular, spiel of things. But yeah, we got a couple of news stories we could touch on really quick. So without further ado, you ready to go and jump on into breaking news headlines?
Oh, let's jump in.
All right. All right, guys, breaking news headlines, and man, we got some rumors.
Oh boy, ooh,
yeah, man.
The rumor has it, hey Adele,
yeah, right.
Yeah. What we got? What?
Well, this rumor involves, something very, very near and dear to my heart, and that is the potential recasting of T'Challa in the MCU. Now this has been a thing since the second Black Panther movie dropped, and a lot of people have been split on that issue. Like, okay, after obviously the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman, it was kind of like, all right, well, do we honor the character and just be like, okay, well, the actor, passed, so we'll just keep, the character going as well, just to honor the memory. And then you had the other sides like, nah, man, they had how many Batman, how many James Bond. It's like, hey, man, like T'Challa should still be around. We respect the legacy of Chadwick Boseman, what he did, but the character, they feel, would honor the legacy by keeping the character live on in other aspects. So it's kind of like, I've always been in the middle because I get both sides. And I really, really do. So it's kind of like I've always been on the fence. I'm like, hey, whatever they decide to do, I'm cool with. Because I feel like they're going to do it, with honor and dignity like they did in the second movie. It was like, okay, cool. Like, as long as y'all do that and the family's good, everybody's good, I'm cool, regardless of what happens, right? And but yeah, so new rumors have come out. Kevin Feige announced that Black Panther 3 is indeed happening. Last year we had the news Denzel Washington, the GOAT, he gonna be in it. He talked, kind of like revealed maybe a little too soon, but it's Denzel. He can do whatever you want. All right, I don't care, man. Denzel, honestly. Hey, we in. So, but yeah. So that's just like the big rumor. I believe one of the industry insiders, I believe his name is Jeff Snyder. He's known to like break a lot of news stories, and basically was saying that Marvel is looking to recast T'Challa for future Black Panther appearances. They even rumor is they offered the role to an unnamed actor last fall. So it's already kind of been in the works, but the actor declined. So they're still looking for someone to fill that role.
Okay.
So that's the rumor as of right now. So
okay,
yeah.
So, and this isn't so because when you were first broaching this, it's like just recasting T'Challa entirely. Like the first thing that comes to mind with that is just like, okay, are you like, is this going to be like his son, like what they established at the end of Black Panther 2?
Right.
Or is this going to be like some weird multiversal shit where it's like it is T'Challa from like another dimension sort of thing?
Yeah.
Which I personally like, I would like it 1,000 times more if it was T'Challa's like son who then takes over the mantle, and you can do like the whole like futuristic intergalactic kingdom of Wakanda thing like they do in the comics at one point.
Yep.
But also on the other hand too, like, yeah, I'm fine at this point, like us recasting and kind of moving on, just for the sense of like, I feel like Black Panther 2 was just like the perfect like send out, like it was the good movie to be like, we are paying tribute to the fact that this happened.
Yeah.
We are showing that these characters can still have their own two legs and like stand on their own without Chadwick being there. Like that's what so much of the movie, like even though you could feel his presence and he was there, like that movie is so much about like Shuri's grief and her moving on and all that.
Right.
So
right.
At this point, I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, why don't, as long as you don't do it like, I do think the most tasteless option would be if they just try to like bring it as like, oh yeah, here's T'Challa just from another dimension, but he's living here now.
Right.
It's like,
yeah, I wouldn't roll with that. Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't go with that.
Yeah.
But I will say I am training. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm getting ready. Keep
that fit working.
Hey, hey, I'm telling you right now, man. My agility. You know what I'm saying? I'm working a lot of the springing and just the action movements. I'm just doing a lot. Like so.
Right.
Some family members might have saw me just, all of a sudden I'm just do a stance real quick. They're like, what are you doing that for? I'm like, hey, I'm just getting ready.
You're just prepared. Like you don't know. Kevin Feige might be around
He might be calling, man. Who knows? Kevin Feige might be watching. It's like,
right?
You know what?
Yeah, yep.
I like him. I like him. So I'm just, putting it out there. And, hey, I'm ready to get measured.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta get you in the costume at some
come
point.
on, man.
I know.
Damn it.
God damn it.
But anyway, I'm either way though, I am looking forward to this. Obviously, you know, Black Panther, that's my 1AB, you know what I'm saying, of all time. So I'm definitely looking forward to Black Panther 3.
How are your knees?
How are my knees?
Yeah. Do they pop when you bend down?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
They don't.
All right.
They don't. I made sure, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I was getting nervous because, you know, with the cold weather and that's kind of a thing, you know, like the older you get, your bones start to, you feel when it's cold before you even step outside. So, but no cracks, no popping. As of right now, knock on wood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You guys gonna have to do a lot of superhero squats if you want to be the Panther, man.
Yeah, the superhero landing. I got that down, you know, just a lot of the hip flexors. That's really, you know, that's part of the workout routine. You got to have the hip flexors, the abductors where you kind of like open and close.
Oh my!
Yeah, they call that the peekaboos.
The peekaboos.
That's what they call it in the streets.
That's what they actually call it.
The peekaboos. You sit, you know, and then you just like open, close, open, close, and you just add weight to it. So it's like that's the peekaboos.
Huh?
Yeah. That's really what it.
I'm just going to take that for what it is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you know, just saying, Kevin Feige, Marvel, Disney, anyone out there that's watching, Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan.
This guy's it. Okay,
I'm throwing my hat in the ring. Okay,
and James Gunn, if you're still looking for a Flash, hey,
there we go. Come on, man. Come on, you know?
I'm right here. I'll shave for you.
We got it.
Screw it, man. If not Flash, hell, I'll keep the beard and I'll fucking be your Green Arrow, man.
Hey,
let me be your Green Arrow.
I like that.
That actually is the role I would really love.
You would love to be Green Arrow?
I would love to be like the fucking it's like if it was like super liberal, like fuck the rich kind of Green Arrow, where he's just willing to be like, hey, you corporate CEO, punching bag Arrow, go.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yep.
All right, I never.
I like that.
I've always pictured you because you've been such a Flash person. I don't see nobody else but Flash. But now that you say that, though, I can see a little Green Arrow.
I would love to be. Yes, I would love to be the Emerald Archer, and to prove it, I will make tons of boxing glove arrows and just fire them again and again and post it on Threads and be like, hey, James Gunn hit me, because apparently Threads is the one platform that he actually like pays attention to.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That's the one where he actually retweeted me.
Oh, he did?
Rethreaded me one time. Yeah, I literally tagged him in a post, not actually thinking it would go anywhere. And he was saying like it was just a random like DC cover of like a like generic comic. I can't even remember what, but it was like a nun behind like a machine gun, and she's being like, "My vow of Christianity won't allow me," and the soldier being like, "For the love of God, sister, fire!" And I just like I was like, "Hey, James Gunn, if it's not too late, can we add this to the DC slot?" And he actually liked it and retweeted it.
That's what, man. See, look at that. You and James already like this. You got it.
Exactly, because he's a fucking weirdo like me.
Hey, of course. Speaking of, man,
fucking weirdos?
No. Creature Commandos. Have you started watching that?
Oh shit, no, not yet.
All right. Well, I know the season finale, as of this recording, dropped today. So next week you'll definitely get my review, because you want to talk about freaky, man. Bruh.
I've heard there's some freaky shit going on there.
Very much so.
Very freaky shit.
Very much so. It's a good show though, but yeah.
All right.
Well, hey man, be on the lookout. Black Panther 3. I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? I know the MCU, a lot of people are trying to figure out what direction. I don't care what direction it is. Black Panther 3, I am there. Okay? Yep. 10 out of 10 already. You all heard it from me. Already. All right? Even if I'm not in it. All right. So we'll go ahead and move on from that story to recently we had the Golden Globes. You know, Golden Globes is a, that big award show. Isn't like it's Oscars? Then Golden Globes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the Oscars are like the big ones.
Right.
I mean, the Golden Globes are kind of the appetizer before the course.
And it seems more like laid back because it's like in a small room and it's really just the people in entertainment. It's not even like a crowd of spectators, really.
Yeah, really. Okay. Yeah, it really is just like a very, very like it's a much smaller event all around.
Yeah. And you know what? I used to, when I would see the highlights, I always thought it was in like a bigger place until like I really like saw like up close. I'm like, oh man, they're like the stage literally right here, table right there. And it's like, oh, okay. So more intimate, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, the 2025 Golden Globes just happened, and a lot of big winners, you know. One of the biggest winners is my number one of 2024. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Shōgun!
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Come on, man. I mean, think about it, man. The top 3 actor, supporting actors, best actress, all from Shōgun. You know what I'm saying?
That's well deserved.
Come on now. Come on. Have you started watching it yet?
No.
I knew it.
You know I have.
Damn it, man.
I've barely had time. I've barely had time to start the new Squid Game.
I know. I still ain't start that one yet either, so I ain't mad at you though. But man, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Also, so obviously that was one of the bigger stories. Demi Moore, she actually won her first major acting award.
That was her first.
That's insane to me.
That is insane, actually.
I'm like, she ain't win.
First? Like, what?
Come on, man. What is going on? I mean, it's Hollywood, so... But still, that's crazy. Like, she's...
Double check her.
Yeah, double check. Please double check. Because that's what the article said. It's basically like her first ever major acting award. At 62 years young, because she still looks amazing. And obviously from the starring role in The Substance that Ant reviewed, that Ant like swears up and down it's an amazing film. It's pretty creepy, gross, you know, but I definitely got to check it out. But yeah, and I believe that she after she won, she actually quoted or was told to NPR, she said, "It's the beginning. I've never been where I'm exactly in this moment or where I am exactly in this moment. My children are grown. I have the most independence that I ever had. And so it's just this wonderful new time of exploration and discovery. I just want to stay present to where I am and be open to the possibilities." So,
damn.
Yeah.
So, well, it's especially because like I am looking at her IMDb. There's a lot of like substantial movies in here. Like she's in the fucking Ghost. She's in Indecent Proposal. She's in Striptease. She's in G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane.
She's in Charlie's Angels.
Full throttle. Full throttle.
The big one for me is I completely forgot about that. She's Esmeralda in The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's right. Like, that was fire. Low key.
It honestly wasn't until The Substance that she won an award. Like,
insane.
What the fuck?
Insane. That's insane, man. But hey, congratulations to Demi Moore, man.
Yes.
I mean, overdue. You know what I'm saying?
Much
so that is crazy. And then also, let me see. Emilia Pérez won Best Film via comedy or musical. Basically, so that's like Netflix is like one of the creme de la creme. A lot of people are talking about it. Also won for Best Supporting Actress for Zoe Saldaña, Best Song, and also it made way for Karla Sofía Gascón. I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but it's the film's transgender star who plays a Mexican drug lord who undergoes gender-affirming surgery to speak on behalf of the film. And they actually went up there, and it was a really big moment. They said that the light always wins over darkness, gesturing to her brightly orange dress. You can maybe put us in jail, you can beat us up, but you never can take away our soul or existence or identity. I am who I am, not who you want. So, hey, man, shout outs to that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of big things happen with the Golden Globes, man. I heard the ratings wasn't that high, but I mean, I'm not too surprised because it's an award show and everything is vying at your attention, you know. So like there's shows that we still got to catch up on, movies, things like that. So an award show, you know, I just feel like the general public are kind of like whatever.
Yeah,
it's like we'll find out in the morning. I mean, that's how I found out. So
same here, yeah.
But I'm super excited, super hyped that Shōgun. Told y'all, man, if y'all haven't watched Shōgun, we'll go watch it. It deserves all the awards. Just me. Number one of number ones right there. Can't wait for season 2. I don't think they should do a season 2, but they're making too much money now.
They're making too much.
It's too much money.
It's same.
Too much press.
Same with Squid Game, and not to say anything bad about season 2 because I'm enjoying it so far.
Okay,
but it's like, I mean, season 1 is like kind of perfect. It didn't necessarily need it, but yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
All
right.
So.
Okay. Well, one thing that we'll definitely move on from and we'll be not seeing in an upcoming DCU film is Robert Pattinson's Batman. Yeah. A lot of people were kind of, because how good Matt Reeves' universe is right now, the Batman and of course the Penguin. And, a lot of people were wondering, okay, well, is Robert Pattinson going to be in James Gunn's DCU's Batman as well? Well, apparently, no.
Yeah, I feel like that was already established. That they were very much firm. Like, no, they are going to be like two separate things, and there is going to be like a different Batman for the DCU. So I mean, we figured that, but maybe those out there who may not have known. But the Brave and Idiots, idiots, I say. Mm-hmm. Read, you idiot. What you doing? You ain't reading right. Wait, they literally spelling it out for you. He ain't your Batman. That says it right there.
That right there.
In the fucking clickbait article on your Facebook feed. Idiot.
that sounds very, that term, idiot. That just sounds crazy right now. It's very, very slurish. I don't know where that's going, but
you know what?
Yeah.
Why is it that like Idjit hasn't come back yet?
I don't know.
Because you're right. It does have that connotation. Like
it's like it
has that
sting.
Yeah, it feels like it should be a slur, but it's not. I can't get canceled for calling people an Idjit.
But then you have a lot of people who don't know what that is either. So.
Because they're idiots. There ain't no one an idiot is. Hey, guess what? Look in the mirror. You're going to find one, you idiot.
Oh, man. Is it sad to say that I mean, obviously I'm older, so I'm finding out terms that are like, oh, this has been around, but I didn't know. I'm finding out later, which noob. I know people use noob, but I didn't really get the full context of what a noob was.
Wait. No, Jace, no.
What?
You just now?
No, not just now. Okay. I'm saying I found out like more recent. Not like yesterday. I'm saying like Noob's been out, I don't know.
It's been around since like at least 2008.
Perfect. So I found out Noob like say 2014, 2015. Because that's not a word in vernacular that like I'm around a lot. So if someone says, "Oh man, you're a noob," I'm like, "All right." I just didn't.
It didn't click with. It didn't click with me. Meant
until later, where it's like, "Oh, okay." So when you say "idiot," and because I know people who they don't have no idea. This might be the first time they've heard "idiot." So you're putting people on game.
Oh, you know it.
That's it.
You know it.
That's
idiots. You noobs and you idiots.
Noobs
all right?
and idiots. But hey, Brave and the Bold though, man. It's going to be directed by Andy Muschietti, and I know you have your feelings towards that. But he's directing Batman.
Yeah, he is.
So
we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that goes. And but yeah, new Batman we're going to get eventually. But yeah, for those who were kind of like, whoa, Robert coming, they kind of just, for the last time, hopefully, Andy Muschietti himself, spoke out and it's like, as everyone knows, Batman featured in The Brave and the Bold will belong to the new DC universe. It's quite obvious that Matt Reeves' Batman is not part of this universe. However, DC and Warner Brothers are moving forward with the second part of Reeves' Batman series, which, as widely reported, is expected to release in 2027.
Yes.
This means the next Batman movie will take some time before it sees the light of day. So, I don't know when the DC version or the DCU version of Batman will come, but when is a good time that you think it would be good to introduce him to the James Gunn DCU?
Okay, so that is a very interesting question because like they do have like their full slate, and with the Batman being delayed and like all the way to 2027 now.
So we got 2 years.
let me see. Let me take another look at like the whole slate of DCU movies, because I know after Superman, then we're going to be getting Supergirl definitely.
Yep.
And I know they confirmed Brave and the Bold. I would think that, like, the big thing would be to introduce Batman after doing the Supergirl movie.
Okay.
But then that might put it a little, because if Supergirl comes out in 2026, then Batman would be coming out in 2027, and you can't have a fucking Batman coming out against the Batman movie. Could you imagine if they came out in the same fucking weekend?
That would be amazing.
That would,
all Batman. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see.
But Batman like to take all the shine, even from himself. Look at that. Look at that.
So yeah, there's apparently, there's still the Authority movie. There's The Brave and the Bold, which is the Batman movie.
Okay.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Swamp Thing. That's right. Swamp Thing's getting his own movie. Put Swamp Thing in 2027, right next to the Batman. So you got a whole thing going on with that.
Okay, I like that. Swamp Thing.
Then and then in 2028, do The Brave and the Bold. So then that way you can have like a little bit more fun again with it.
I get you. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. And I feel like that's a good idea too, because we've seen enough Batman. You got Matt Reeves Batman. We know that's coming. I feel like James Gunn, this might be a good time to sprinkle little Easter eggs of Batman. Make it like a mythical figure again. Like you've heard of this Batman in Gotham or something like that. Like leave little things like that. Tidbits. Yeah, because in Creature Commandos,
that's right.
You get a little glimpse. So
get a little tease.
Yeah, so I kind of like that. I like that. Take its time. But obviously when it comes out, it's gonna. I'm sure it's gonna do amazing. I'm wondering how they're gonna do this Batman though. Do you think they're gonna be more fantastical? Because, I mean, Matt Reeves already kind of has that grounded, this is real life Batman. Would you want a more fantastical, i.e. like Batman, Robin, Batman Forever?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, especially if, we already have, that perfect, gritty, grimy Batman that's on, the ground level. And obviously, there always has to be, a little bit of darkness with,
for sure,
with Batman.
Yeah.
But no, something a little bit lighter, definitely. You know what I'm thinking of? Okay. And it all really comes down to who you get cast as Batman.
Okay.
Have you thought of the question any more of who do you want this version of Batman to be? Who's the actor that's the guy that you can see playing Batman at this point?
Okay. Seeing how I got to see how how my man the new Superman Corn Sweat. I got to see, because he's tall.
Yeah.
I want Batman to kind of be eye to eye with him. So, i.e. Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, they're both tall, stout.
Right.
I'm about to pull him up. Alan, what's his name? Big dude. This dude is huge. Richardson? No, I'm going to look it up. He's on Amazon. He's on a bunch of Amazon movies and stuff. What is it? Yeah, Alan Richardson.
Okay.
Yeah. Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson. Him.
Right.
Him.
Not bad.
Yeah, he let me see. Yeah, Reacher. That's the show that he's really big for. I would see him. He's a little older though. So I could see James Gunn maybe wanting to do a little younger one, kind of like with David for Superman. So you have to give me some time to think of a younger, because I'm it just, it really depends on the tone. It really, because if you put an actor in, an actor also dictates the tone too.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a tough one. You already had somebody?
So for me, because the whole concept of The Brave and the Bold is that it's going to be a Batman and Robin.
Oh, that's right.
Too.
Yeah.
So
gotta have the Robin in there.
It is a question of which Robin you end up going with.
Yeah.
We've talked about in the past how if you make it Damian Wayne, you could get just the actor that played number 5 in Umbrella Academy.
Yep.
But I'll throw this out there because the guy's been on a hot streak lately.
Go ahead.
Get Timothée Chalamet.
Oh no,
play Robin.
Nah, man. He's too big to be Robin now.
He's too big to be. He's too famous to be Robin. right? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I mean.
Like he's
what I'm
too
saying.
popular, he's too recognizable.
Yeah, I mean he Dune.
Okay.
He in the Dune world, man.
Yeah,
he about to take over everything.
That Paul Atreides.
he doing that. He doing Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. He was Willy Wonka.
I think it should be 5.
I think it should be 5.
I think it should be 5 because I mean, Umbrella Academy had like a niche following. It was big, but it had that niche following where it's like, okay, people know him, but not like on a grand scale, a la like a Timothy.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, so yeah. If they, they're probably going to do the Son. They're probably going to do Damien.
Probably going to do Damien. They're not going to do Dick. We can't get Dick around here. God damn it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm not mad at it. So yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about the whole Robin aspect. So
I would think maybe he's a little bit older, but I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what they actually end up doing.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, hey, are y'all excited for the new Batman that's coming out, Brave in the Boat? Are you disappointed that it's not going to be Robert Pattinson? Are you kind of like, hey man, I'm cool. I'm good with having 2 active Batmen in different worlds, I guess.
Or maybe you still don't fully fucking grasp it because you're a freaking idiot.
Yeah, freaking idiot. Yeah, that sounds so freaking. Oh, that sounds so slurred.
You can't cancel me for saying idiot. Who am I offending? The idiot community? The marginalized group of idiots out
all right,
there?
You better be careful. You better be careful. Man around, we're going to get an email. And if I get an email at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to forward it right to you. I'm like, you send all your requests. Look, right there.
Mark Zuckerberg is bringing back free speech. He's bringing back an idiot, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I forgot about that. We're going to get
even more idiots out there. We put the idiots away, but now, oh no, they're back, baby.
I don't feel right being in the same frame as you while you're saying all this stuff. I'm telling you, somebody gonna come out and say, hey, we're part of the idiot community. It's time to cancel this podcast. We're not doing that.
Oh, who did I offend? Most of America. What?
Man, oh man. All right. Well, hey, we'll just have to wait and see. Definitely let us know your thoughts on that story, man. Looking forward to seeing what they do. I'm super excited because, again, I have all the faith in the world in James Gunn. I feel like he's going to do a good job. I feel like he has a challenge, but I feel like he's going to do well, man. I really do. Fingers crossed, anyway. I really do hope so. All right. Well, I think that wraps up our breaking news headlines as of right now. So as always, man, whenever a news story breaks, make sure you follow us at the comment section so you can stay in tune on all the latest news and headlines when they happen. All right. So we'll go ahead and move right on along to coming soon previews. And the first preview we're going to talk about, we already kind of mentioned, we talked about it. The teaser came out, I believe, like 4 or 5 months ago. And we're talking about Companion. And Companion, when I saw the teaser and I saw another trailer when I went to go see Nosferatu, and it wasn't even this full trailer. It was like, it felt like it was the same teaser they released a few months back.
Right.
And it was still kind of weird, right? Because I'm like, I still don't know the premise of the film. It was like, all right, this looks weird, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel yet. Well, they just released a full trailer where we really kind of at least know what the story is going to be about.
Okay.
Yeah. So without further ado, you ready to go ahead and take a quick look?
Let's pull that up, baby.
All right.
There have been 2 moments in my life when I was happiest. The first was the day I met Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Iris. And the second, the day I killed him. Just relax.
Remember to smile and act happy.
Do they know?
Iris, wake up.
What are you doing? Shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
This was not part of the plan.
I didn't mean to.
Did you jailbreak your sex bot?
Wow, Josh. The days of you controlling me are over.
Are you breaking up with me?
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah, she's tied up inside, so she's not going anywhere. Mm-hmm.
Eli, Iris. Shh, baby, you're on the phone.
All right.
That bitch was
running out of here. So what's your thoughts on Companion? Now we find out that this actually is a
sex robot. Sex robot.
Gone mad.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of like, okay, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. All right, whatever. I was honestly more intrigued when I had less information, and now that I have that information, I'm like, she's a sex robot becoming self-aware. Yeah. So, Ex Machina, but not as good. All right.
Didn't Megan Fox just had a movie with it?
Megan Fox literally just had a movie. So better than the Megan Fox movie, but not as good as the Ex Machina movie. We got the creamy little middle right there.
Yeah, this one right there, there. But yeah, so all right.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it comes out like real soon. It comes out on January 31st,
January
right?
31st, that's right.
So it'll be out in theaters in no time.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe it'll be better than the Ex Machina movie. Whoa, a pig just flew by. Whoa. It's weird.
Oh, man. Well,
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm right there with you though. I'm kind of like, this is what it is.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, hey, definitely let us know your thoughts if you're gonna go see it. And I don't know. I don't know if that might be one of those where I may have to I'll wait for when it drops.
Get on Tubi.
Yeah, get on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? I mean, depending on what the people say. All right. So we'll move on from that trailer to another trailer. This one's involving the heart.
The heart.
Yeah, the heart.
Ooh.
Heart makes
the Braveheart?
Nah, not necessarily. Mel Gibson, Braveheart. No, not. They say absence make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
This one is entitled Heart Eyes.
Oh, okay.
You see somebody and you just
Aruga.
Yeah.
Hubba.
I literally could see the animation of the was it the wolf or the dog that the nose went out and the eyes.
Same difference. It's like wolf dog. It's
one of them, right?
They've both been used for that exact.
And he always had that fedora hat. Mm-hmm. And he was at a club.
Always at the club.
Always at the club with the zoot suit.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I'm already painting a picture. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We know it. Yep.
All right, but this one is titled Heart Eyes, coming out right before the Heart holiday, of course, Valentine's Day. And you ready to take a quick look at it?
Please.
All right.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. You're just too good to be true.
For the past 2 years, a masked maniac known as the Heart Eyes Killer has stalked,
hunted,
and brutally slain couples on Valentine's Day.
With no motive yet uncovered.
This is more than just murder. He's like Cupid with a kink.
We're being chased by a fucking serial killer.
Hey, you good?
Yeah. He's gonna keep killing people. We end it here.
Hey, come on.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day!
Get killed, all right?
What was...
Why would he say that?
All right, what do you think about Hard Eyes?
This looks fucking amazing, and I love it. I love it. I am 100% for this. Is like that stupid kind of slasher where I'm like, oh, but this is a good kind of stupid.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I'm right there with you, man.
The mask for this killer too, with the eyes that literally are glowing the entire, like that actually is like, that's some Batman level villain shit. Like, holy fuck.
I can see me right there at the Arkham Asylum, like, Hard Eyes. Like,
that's Hard Eyes. You could see him over there with Agent Tooth, whatever the fuck.
Yo, what we gonna talk about how crazy these freaking Arkham villains and Batman's rogue gallery have
literally have one that's just the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, or a motherfucker who thinks he's the Mad Hatter.
Did they just give up? Did they like, hey, how many villains we got, man? We just gotta come up with something, man. All right, man, give me a second, man.
Calendar Man,
let me get Calendar Man and all that stuff.
Egghead,
yeah. Hard Eyes fit right in.
Yep.
right on in, man. I'm right there with you. When I saw this, I'm like, oh, this is going to be one of them dumb, fun slasher movies. I'm in. Give it to me. I love those. Here. I love them, man, because, like some movies where you go in and, it'll be a good, like, cleaning of the palette. Because how dark and eerie, like, Nosferatu was. To go from that to where it's like, oh, okay. This feels.
Yep.
All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Just some senseless violence.
Yeah, just like senseless action. You know, just give me the senseless slasher and like, oh, okay, Hard Eyes and this couple finding each other and then this killer just trying to take them out.
Now they found each other, but will they find a way out?
I see what you did there. I like it. Yeah, and it's coming out perfect time. February 7th, right before Valentine's Day. So I like that though, man. It's good timing on that too.
Yep.
Because you're like, all right, well, like, look here, you and your significant other, if y'all are into the Valentine's Day thing and you got to go see a rom-com or something like that, you don't really want to go. One of the partners don't want to go. Yep. It's like, hey, we'll make a, compromise. Come see Hard Eyes.
Yep.
And I'll go see whatever.
Captain America, Brave New World.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to do Captain America as a romantic? Well, it could be romantic comedy.
Could be romantic.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know.
Him and Hulk just start fighting each other, but then the more they fight, the more it starts feeling like dancing.
I ain't gonna lie. The Hulk is, and it's red too.
Yeah. Oh, he's red, all right.
Yeah. And also that's a little deeper meaning too when you think about it, man. You got a brother as Captain America, and you fighting this red Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a big red Hulk up there.
Yeah. It's just I'm just saying, it could be that.
Well, watch out, Mr. President. NASA's got a red rocket over there.
It could be
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, we don't know. But hey, that's a good compromise, for the couples out there. I want to go see Hard Eyes. Let's go see Hard Eyes. And then, so.
Maybe we'll see Captain America.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. But yeah, though, I'm looking forward to it. And, I'm here for it, man. I definitely get that slasher. I Know What You Did Last Summer feel plus, what's the other one?
There's literally one that's called My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Yep. Urban Legend was kind of like that. So, hey, man, I'm here for it, man. Bring that genre back. More of that. I'm here for it. All right. Well, and that about wraps up our trailers that we have, y'all. So definitely let us know your thoughts on Companion and Hard Eyes, which, hey, man, it's a good, all about love between these two trailers, man. We're getting you ready. Valentine's. Getting you ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes. Getting in there.
Getting in the spirits. You know,
in the spirit, in the groove, in the mood.
Oh yeah,
give me some of those essential oils.
There you go, getting the oils in there.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right. That's good stuff. All right, well, definitely let us know your thoughts if you're gonna go check those movies out, or if there's something that you haven't seen that you're looking forward to our reaction to. Let us know.
Oh, I've got something you haven't seen that I'd like to see your reaction to.
You know, they doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
what could it be? Ooh, I don't know. My little secret to share.
Hey.
Or is it? Huh?
Is it? Huh? No, you got to call Victoria up. Only Victoria knows. You know.
No, that's Victoria's secret.
That's Victoria's secret.
Yeah, she ain't telling that.
She ain't telling nobody.
She ain't telling that shit to anybody.
I want to find out, man. What is Victoria's secret? Honestly, I mean, y'all making this big deal out of, you know. Go by the store and you just see nothing but, like, you know, just drawers everywhere. It's like that's the secret. Just drawers.
Victoria's secret, just drawers.
Just drawers and, you know, bras and stuff. Like, oh, that's the secret. I mean,
no. The secret is how ridiculously overpriced they are.
That's a fact. There you go.
This episode is sponsored by Victoria's Secret. I fucked it up again.
Hey, Victoria. Let me tell you something. All right, now if you want to, you know, throw us some dollars.
Or some underwear.
I won't say a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Victoria's Secret, Jay will keep his mouth shut. There we go. I like it.
All right. There you go.
All right. Well, now we'll go ahead and move on to our final segment of the show, which is reviews. And Roger, you got two things you wanted to review, right?
That is right.
All right.
I did my due diligence. I finally went out to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 3, baby. Finally.
I'm about to be there.
And I also saw, I watched season 12, the latest season of Futurama that dropped on Hulu.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
Yes, it just kind of like dropped out of nowhere. There wasn't really too much fanfare with it like they had the previous season.
So I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah, they're just sort of like, here it is. And that was it.
Uh-oh.
So,
okay.
I mean, we want to talk about that first. I can talk about that first.
Okay. Well, I will say, I'll preface too, for me, by the time this drops, I would have watched the season finale of Creature Commandos. I mentioned it earlier on the show. You will get a review from me for that next week. But so far, so good. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty. I've heard nothing but good things about the show.
Yeah.
I still need to watch it as well as 12 million other shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Add it to the list. Man.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list. But I'll let you go ahead and whatever you decide to review first, we can go for it.
Let's just go ahead and do Futurama. Let's just do that real quick because I feel like it's the one that I've got the shortest reaction to. And yeah, it was just kind of like dropped out of the blue. But I'm like, you know, I love Futurama. I'm just gonna go ahead and check out the season. It was like a good little thing to watch that I didn't have to pay like too much attention to. It was just good to have in the background.
Yeah.
And you may recall when I reviewed season 11, like when it first dropped out, I had a lot of praise for it. I was like, oh my God, yeah, no, it still feels like very fresh. It still feels very good. It still feels like the show left off. There was like very few episodes that were duds. It was just like all around, like still good, still high quality, still very much like the same show that like I loved, just picking back up where it came off from.
Yeah.
And with this,
this
is the point where I was like,
I knew it.
I
knew it.
Oh no, it is getting a little stale. Someone left the chips in the bowl overnight. Oh no.
Somebody ate cold fries. That's what it is. Is it cold fries?
Oh, they're not cold, but they're right at that point where like you're starting to eat them. Like, you know, probably would have tasted better like if I ate them sooner.
Yeah,
like you let them sit for
couple years too late.
Yeah, and it's weird. Okay, so it's not even to say like it's a bad season by any means. Right. It's just very. I don't know what's the word. It all just feels kind of like drawn out and so like the thing that I really love about Futurama is that at the end of the day, even though it's like a sci-fi parody, there is still like a lot of really good sci-fi that is in it. Or if nothing else, there's still some like very good like character moments and like heartfelt moments that you have in it. This had very few and far between. Like there's one episode where they literally do like a parody of Squid Game.
Oh, okay.
But then like they don't actually do anything with commenting on Squid Game. It's just like, hey, what if these characters were in a Squid Game scenario? And they try to link that into like some childhood trauma that Fry had, but then like nothing really gets resolved from it, and it doesn't have like the same hit as like any of the other like Fry flashback episodes that you've seen in the past, where like there is this moment of catharsis or this moment for him to kind of move on. Is just sort of like, oh no, the characters all died and then they didn't, and that's it. And you're just like, okay, that's weird. There's an entire episode where Bender goes to Mexico to get in touch with his roots and his origins, and they do this by having him go back to like the land of Mexican robots. And I'm going to be honest with you, with that episode, it's like the very first episode of the season, and there's some stereotyping and some jokes in that like, as I was watching, I was like, we're okay with this? We're okay with the robots portraying Hispanic culture and them doing that by playing an ancient Aztec ball game where the winner gets sacrificed to the pagan robot Mexican gods? Like, we're cool with this as a concept. That just didn't jive well with my sensibilities. Got it. I think the one episode that I ended up actually really liking is the one that kind of spoofed the whole like Beanie Baby phenomenon that happened, and it's like this whole like cuties critter thing where like Amy gets obsessed with collecting all these little toy play, and there's a twist with that I'm like, oh, okay, no, this I like, this is funny. The rest of them is just sort of like and then it even ends with like a whole episode that doesn't really mean anything in the end, and it sort of plays into, oh, maybe Fry and Leela are gonna get married, maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. It's just sort of like, just fuck off already with that whole stuff. Like, are they married or not? Are they, like, they're pretty much together, they're cemented as a couple, but like, what are you doing at this point? Like, what the fuck?
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, it honestly was a bit disappointing as a Futurama fan to like watch it. Like, it was one of those shows where like normally Futurama, like I have in the background, but I'm like still actively like paying attention to it.
Right. Yeah.
This one I was like, no, I don't think I actually want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 5 out of 10.
Damn, man. Okay. Well, you can't win them all. Can't win them all, man. They had a great run. They definitely had a run for sure. Okay. All right. Well.
So now on to the main course. Sonic!
Let's go! Let's
Sonic!
Go! Come on, man.
He's
Come on.
The fastest thing alive!
My fingers are crossed. Please tell me.
Oh my God.
Please tell me this movie is dope. A few of my friends seen it. They enjoy it. They thought it was really, really good. Now I'm relying on
my friend.
Yeah, come on now.
My friend.
Come on now. Come on, Sonic 3. Come on.
This movie's the shit.
Hey!
All right? I grew up playing the Sonic the Hedgehog game on the Sega Genesis.
Come on, man. Talk about it. Sega Genesis.
I was there when Sonic Adventure 2 came out. Shadow the Hedgehog was first introduced.
I
will never forget the Christmas where my uncle just randomly gave me the Shadow the Hedgehog video game for the GameCube, and I got it like, oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I guess I'll play it, and by God, did that inject the edge into my genes. Just rewrote my DNA, and then suddenly I was like, it's not a phase, Mom.
Nah.
Damn. Maria. Why?
Yeah.
So, all that to say, this movie did a fantastic job. Like, it genuinely is like a very fun, like, kids popcorn movie film. Like, it's not anything like too deep by any means, but it was a good movie. Keanu Reeves killed it as Shadow the Hedgehog.
I heard
that is honestly like where this movie shines the most. Is like the actual characterization of Shadow and how you see him and his story play out in this movie, how well he works as an antagonist for Sonic and the main three trio, how you see Team Sonic with Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails working together as a team and their own conflicts that they have together as a team. even like with the human characters, which I couldn't give two shits about. There's also like some really good heartfelt moments in that. And fucking Jim Carrey, man.
Come on, man.
Jim Carrey.
Come on, man.
Stealing the show.
Come on, man. Come on,
as
man.
both Dr. Robotniks.
Come on, man.
Absolutely great. Absolutely hilarious. There's like a bunch of like fourth wall cameo breaks with that. There's literally the moment where like the two of them meeting each other, and they're Dr. Robotnik realize that they're related. They're like, it's almost like we're two characters played by the same actor in a movie. They're like looking to the audience.
I like that.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's hilarious. It was a fun time. There's even like a slight little like nod / like tip of the hat to like the Knuckles TV show. Like it's one of those things where it's like if you didn't watch the Knuckles TV show, it's totally fine and innocuous. It would go straight over your head. Mm-hmm. But if you did watch yours, just like, hey, that's why that's happening. Okay.
Okay.
It's because he's Jewish. But yeah, no. End of the day, I love this movie. It was a great, fun ride. If you haven't seen it already, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Like, take your kids, go see it. It was a blast, a delight. 9 out of 10.
Hey, all right. Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. Man, I'm ready. Oh my gosh. I'm going to see it. I already knew I was going to see it, but after that, and that's all I've been hearing from pretty much all of my friends who saw it already. They're like, yo, this movie, Sonic, they're doing it. They're doing it right. Video game movies, it looks like it's on the come up, and then they had a few bumps in the road. But Sonic, though,
they got it. They're planning shit ton more, and I welcome it.
Hey, man.
Bring me more.
Come on.
Please.
Yeah, yo. And when you brought up, like, being a kid and just remembering when Genesis came out, I'm like, I remember, like, the whole battle that led up to Sega coming out. And that's why I'm like, Sega to me is my favorite console, like just ever, because I remember that time where Nintendo was just dominating, and it was like, it's the 90s. We need something to compete. Sega. And it was just like the whole commercial, like Sega and all this stuff. And Sonic was the face. You had to take on Mario. They had Sonic. And yeah, man, I miss it, man. I just miss Sega as a whole. I know they're just distributing, right, and all of that, but
pretty much,
yeah,
they're pretty much in the lap of Nintendo at this point.
Basically,
being honest,
yeah. I just like, man, I wish they. But I get it though. I mean, that's money. Just the 90s kid in me, it's like, man, I wish Sega was still around because I would still be playing. I'm not a gamer like that anymore, but if Sega was still around, I would still be on it for sure. But
the thing for me is that we got Shadow the Hedgehog in theaters dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Linkin Park dropped a new album.
That's right.
We're getting back into the emo culture, baby.
Oh, that's where the vibes is going.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Pristine aughts emo vibe, man. You just don't understand.
That's your vibe.
Pain.
Yeah, that's your vibe.
Suffering. We lived through a pandemic.
Yeah.
You don't understand, Mom. I had to go to school on a computer.
You know what's so funny? I got a coworker who I call him like that one character when you're watching an anime and he's that mysterious like loner, and he has like blonde flowing hair, and he's smoking a cigarette or vape. That's what he's vaping, and he's just by himself, and he's like crouched down, and it's just. And he's just so quiet, and people want to know about him. Like, yo, what's your backstory? How'd you get here? Like, what happened that led you to this? And he's like, and he talks like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I'm watching the whole season of what happened to you up until now.
Jesus, yeah.
So you want something emo? Yeah. That's a character. I want to watch. Oof. I'm watching. I'm like, get me into season 1. I tell him that all the time. He's like, shut up. And I'm like, see? Yeah, I feel it. Just the voice, all of that.
Ooh, shut up like that.
Up.
Oof, man.
Like, man, what? I want to know. How'd you get here, man? What's your backstory? Story arc. I need it all. But I'm hyped, man. Sonic 3, I definitely can't wait. And it's doing well at the box office. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Eat shit, Mufasa! No! Eat shit and die!
Yeah, it's not. Mufasa's not really doing the numbers that they thought it would.
The Lion King. Oh no, more like the Lion Popper.
Damn.
Oof.
The lion sleeps tonight.
Oh yeah, the lion sleeps in the sack at the bottom of a river, baby. Ooh.
Nah, man. Yeah, I can't with that.
Shadow the Hedgehog came and euthanized that cat.
Damn, come on, man.
Cat was meowing too much. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Damn.
Die, motherfucker. That's for Maria. She would have loved Hamilton.
Oh man, Hamilton still slap. I don't care, man. I roll with it. This is for the raps.
Oh yeah,
that's me. But whatever.
Yeah.
But
Maria would have loved the raps too. God.
Yeah. See, man, you need to do some voice acting, man. I keep telling you.
Suffer.
See, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
I don't need to voice act.
That's right.
I need Maria and also a beer. And for someone to pat my head and tell me I'm a good boy. I just want to be a good boy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I'm not good. I say, damn. I'm going to hell. Because I said, damn.
Man, see, I'm in. I am in, man. I'm here for it, man. I need the season. I need the movie. I need it all, man. That's what gets me. But hopefully y'all enjoyed our reviews or Rigel's reviews. And yeah, man, definitely if go out, check those movies, shows, anything that y'all want us to review. Hey, man, let us know, man. Send us a comment, email, all that good stuff. And but hey, another great issue in the books. And as always, man, Rigel, you want to let the people know where they can find you.
At my grave, dying in pain.
You
can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at flash.photography.cause. But I have a blue sky. I don't know about how I feel about it yet. I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, I've noticed. A lot of people are migrating to blue sky. So is it? But you said you haven't really played with the app yet, or
I've played with it a little bit. I haven't done like a too much lot.
Okay.
So you can follow me there. I'm pretty sure it's also flash.photography. I don't know. I'll double check. Whatever.
Okay. All right.
But that's also out there too in the ether. You can also follow my lovely wife, Alicia-Joe. That's hyphen spelt out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And don't forget to follow my meme-tacular page, Always Sunny in Watchmen, on Facebook and Instagram too.
There you go. And make sure you follow the other half of the Gruesome Twosome and at Lucha_Vandross on IG. And also, man, shout outs to our OG co-hosts of the Comic Section Podcast. Make sure you follow them, Lil CEO at Cut It Out Comics and Cosplay. And I'm pretty sure I saw that they're on Blue Sky.
They're on Blue Sky.
So,
But there is no blue skies in my heart. And there's no blue skies when Ant's not here.
It's dark skies.
Poor Ant. They wanted to show up, but they were so tired. And they had a tummy ache. Why, Ant? Why?
You gotta have that. You had the anime background song. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know about you. I got a fucking Faint by Linkin Park stuck in my head right now.
Oh, you got Faint right now. Oh, okay. All right. Not mad at it. All right.
Who else should people follow?
Oh, of course. Follow Comic Book John at Comic Book John on the socials and Bright Light Comics. And you can follow yours truly, J Rock the Mic, on Facebook, IG, and Threads, and possibly Blue Sky as well, man. You might catch me on. I'm going to have to check that out at JROCDAMIC. But most importantly, follow the Comic Section on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Maybe.
If we don't stop.
Also, make sure don't stop checking out and, leaving likes and comments on our YouTube video. Make sure you follow us on YouTube at the Comic Section Podcast. And of course, thecomicsectionnetwork.com. Again, that's thecomicsectionnetwork.com. You can find this episode, previous episodes, and Comic Section Network affiliated shows as well. And you can follow our merch tab and, courtesy of the Exotic Enclave. Get hooked up, man. It's winter. It's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get all hooded up and be nice and warm with your favorite podcast logo pressed on the front so people can know that we're keeping you nice and warm and comfy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
And use promo code BESTFANSEVER. Save yourself 10% off on all the items in the merch store. Other than that, man, thank y'all so much to continue to help the show grow, continue to spread the word. And again, man, make sure you tell everybody about us on YouTube, man. We got to get them YouTube numbers up. So again, continue to tell a friend on every platform. Check out the Comic Section Podcast. Make sure you leave that 5-star rating and, help build the algorithm and all that good stuff. But other than that, another great issue wrapped up in the books. And we'll catch you guys next week. I've been your host, Jason, alongside my very talented co-host, Rigel. Yeah, and we'll catch you guys next week for a brand new issue of the Comic Section Podcast. Peace.
You are now tuned in to the award-winning Comic Section Podcast Network.